Well, last week's episode took a bizarre twist. I cannot believe cast members are now turning on us bloggers. We are the ones who make them and make them entertaining. What are they, stethoscope stupid in the head or something? I mean, some of them need their head examined. Let's start here. Conrad, who came on this show, I get it now. He said he wanted everyone to enjoy his journey. He actually thinks the show was about him. He is a total toilet paper roll. I liked it when Russell said he was a useless piece of used toilet paper. I couldn't have said it better. Then what was this? He said Grace was pregnant. Russell told Kevin he didn't even get to kiss her once, so how is she pregnant with Russell's child? Those two, Grace and Conrad, are human waste that needs to get flushed down the toilet. They make foreigners look so badly. I'm ashamed of those two. I want to stand up and give them a swift kick in the behind. Speaking of that, I bet Gretchen will do it if they say anything bad about her. She packs a mean kick, and this week she was showing her boxing skills. My goodness, she really hates that Big Ed guy. He better watch himself. I heard that Gretchen won't pick on anyone not her size, but Ed is a tad bit smaller than her. I want to see her show her martial arts skills. She is mad, really mad. She wants to do Love and Life after lockup. She wants to be a blogger. Good luck, Gretchen. Then that Red and Caroline, talking smack about me and other bloggers. We have a job to do. Now they are making $5,000 a month on shoutouts, personal shoutouts, private power chats. They are milking this more than Farmer Brown. Come on, share the wealth here and stop bad-mouthing people. By the way, Caroline said something that makes me wonder if she's pregnant. She said she hoped Red would make a great father. I wonder if she's pregnant or not.
Oh, it just gets better. After my great reviews and me making everyone who they are today, some of these cast members are turning on me. That shows the loyalty some people have and their thanks. I need some Iron City beer, maybe some Old English, but I need some cheap beer. I only have $4.99 to my name and it needs to last another 2 months. Come on people, I need some coins to be able to bring you such entertainment and news. I'm an influencer, you know. Everyone likes me, so send me coins. Okay, thank you P. Nile Lee Lube and KY Jellio. I can't make these shows without you. Then there is Red. Don't get me started on that Red and Caroline. They only think of money. They want to charge people to talk to them, send shout-outs via Cameolingo. I bet they would charge you to be in the room with them. They are moochers and nothing more. Thank you Susu Studio for the coins. I need coins. Then I love it, Conrad called that Russell up. I don't like Conrad, but he sure took charge calling Russell all sorts of names. Then he said Grace was pregnant by Russell. Russell, you need to send her money to take care of your child. Do the right thing, you sicko. You get a woman pregnant and leave her. You take care of that child. Then he owes money to Conrad and won't pay. He did a hit, ditch and run. Conrad wants to beat him up. I want exclusive rights on that. Then Keith Brooks is still being abused by his so-called fiancée. She is telling him how violent she can become, and all Keith Brooks can do is sit there and shake his head like a wet dog. We will see him in the hospital soon. I heard she broke his arm in 6 places and then threw him out his window and demanded that he come in the house and cook her dinner and stop complaining, and if the dinner wasn't good enough she would break his other arm. Send money, I need some 805 Old English.
I don't know what to call this show now. It appears the cast is turning on bloggers and each other. They are getting to be violent, and I'm wondering if it is becoming a mixed martial arts show or what. First, let's start with Gretchen. Last week she talked about how much she wanted to kick Big Ed in the head, then choke him out. Last week, she apparently hasn't calmed down and is now wanting to punch him, and was showing her punching skills that would make Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson scared. Speaking of that, she said she only danced when she was proposed to because she had been dreaming of going to the States and beating up Big Ed. Big Ed, watch out for Typhoon Gretchen, she's going to kick your ass. Speaking of that, she is threatening to beat up a certain blogger who is drunk all the time and saying mean things and things that are not true about cast members and other bloggers. I want to see this. She probably could Billy Jack him into the next millennium. Harrison Ford, watch out. Speaking of that, Conrad called Russell for not sending him $100, and now it's $100 plus tip. He also wants an additional $500 for an unknown reason and $600 a month for the salty dog, which we found out wasn't even running as it is still a grocery store. To top it all off, he says Grace is pregnant and they want $900 a month for support. Wow, he wants Russell to work and give him the check to stay at home. Good on you, Russell, for telling him no. Then Red and Caroline are scamming it up to the tops. They are doing power chats, Camelananoingo and other stuff. They are making $9,000 a month. It is being reported that Caroline is pregnant and they are planning to name the baby Little Red if it's a boy and Little Red Riding Hood if it's a girl. These two people are too much.
Welcome back to another exciting edition of LOL International. I'm your beautiful host, Gretchen Barreto. I'll be taking over this show because Keith is learning Viand at the moment and needs some time to learn it. With only 3 weeks left, we are left with more questions than answers, because some of the cast and some inebriated bloggers are making stuff up. First of all, I never broke any of Keith's arms, threw him out the window or anything. If anything, I will kill him in bed because my biological clock is ticking and I need a baby or 5. I am wearing him out. Anyways, speaking of that, Red is charging for Kamulayanitintong or something. Keith better get me on that. I need to make some money like the next Filipina. They are making in excess of $12,500 a month. I need to make that so we can have 5 kids. Caroline said she is happy she met him and made a reference that she might be pregnant. Red made a slip and said Keith and I are married. I can't say yes or no to that. Then Russell gets a phone call from Conrad threatening him for not sending money. What nerve! If I were Russell, I would give him a tomato chop to the kisser and fix it so he wouldn't poker again. If Russell can't do it, I want to. I didn't take MMA lessons for no reason at all. I go to the gym every day now. I have a famous MMA wrestler, who used to be a champion, training me. I learned so much. I got my first tap out last week. I am one pissed off Filipina Big Ed. Ayoko na talaga. I don't like you. Pangi mo. Baboy, you are an ugly pig. Rosemary, let's get some mango juice and drink. Speaking of that, Gretchen showed her mean boxing skills that would scare Manny Pacquiao. I mean Gretchen did a left and a right, that Sugar Ray Leonard and Tommy the Hitman Hearns would run from. I can even do the alley shuffle. This will be the Thrilla in Manila Part 2.
Join us on a LOL International. Please subscribe and share. See you next week on Keith TV. You sexy man. Send me money.